The dragon has landed in Japan and is looking for a fight. Hola everyone, and welcome to the House of Ippo. It has been a little bit since my last review video because of Christmas, birthday, New Year's, no chapter, what have you. But we are back with chapter 1325, and I am just pumped to talk about this. It is titled Dragon's Arrival, and Keith Dragon is finally in Japan looking to fight Takamura. In chapter 1324, we were kind of getting more of an overview of Takamura's bad luck, nearly being killed by basically everything around him, and honestly, a typhoon making way for Keith the Dragon, showing just how lucky he actually is. So we open up with Ippo, Itagaki, Aoki, and Kimura just thinking to themselves, it's crazy, it's definitely abnormal, there's no way, and that's ridiculous. And Keith's final tune-up is at the Kawahara Gym. That is, don't say that 5 times fast because that is really hard to Kawahara Gym. With there's sandbags just flying and crunching and bouncing. They're basically being obliterated by the Dragon Meister himself. Now, what's important about the Kawahara Gym is this is actually Miyata's current gym. He is the only known boxer out of there right now. And so we kind of get introduced to Miyata a little bit more for this arc, which I think is important because whenever we have a Takamura fight, we get a little bit of Miyata insight, which is really cool to see because of how well they know each other. In fact, personally, I think that Miyata and Takamura are almost closer than Ippo and Takamura, even though, you know, the distance in different gyms might have messed that up. It's just the fact that Miyata and Takamura kind of grew up in boxing together. But Fuji says, be careful with that snappy left and above all, that heavy right. And Mari says, what do you think? And Miyata Sr. says, it's valuable. I can't believe I got to see a super middleweight world champion train in Japan. And again, it's not only in Japan, it's in the gym that is oddly enough slightly tied to Takamura. And they're kind of saying, you know, especially that right. I started to think of what a direct hit will do. And Miyata's just sitting there talking to himself, going, right, almost like he's noticing a pattern, hard work, and dedication within Keith. And this could be really interesting, because Takamura could be invaluable to Ippo when it comes to learning the strategy behind Keith Dragon's punches. But the place has now flip-flopped, it has changed, and we are back at the shrine, and we open up with saying, Ippo saying, there is no God, I don't worship them. I thought you said that. Aoki responds with, I'll be scared if they even let me have free reign over the weather. Kimura goes, we'll have to rely on God from now on. And Ippo kind of is rallying the troops. They're still hoping to get this bad luck away from Takamura. But what we're going to, I'm gonna guess, see in the future is that bad luck isn't held by multiple people. Only the person that the bad luck is upon could potentially dispel it. So that's one thing that we're going to kind of have to look. Takamura doesn't care about his bad luck. He's not looking for excuses to lose. That is the mindset of a champion. He's looking for an excuse to win. He's not giving himself any possible reason to back down and just find a way, a reason, a why to let the coach down, unlike Ippo. But everybody kind of says together, may we win. And Ippo goes, you're lacking energy. Do it again. And Aoki, Kimura, and Itagaki say, may I win, may we win. And Ippo just says, you know, more, give us more, and it becomes an endless loop of them trying to sell the bad spirits. But we transition to Ippo sitting at home observing the Keith Dragon's fight tapes, so if he can see if there's a pattern, much like Miyata's doing. And this is really important when it comes to being a boxing second, observing and understanding what your opponents are going to do so you can train your boxer in a certain way is fundamental in making sure that he is able to stand up and win. And this is something that we've seen Ippo kind of do in the past, where he just would sit there and watch tapes until they basically ran out. That's how he first started to learn and really understand boxing, was watching Mike Tyson fights, which is just really cool when you think about it. He got to learn from one of the best heavyweight in boxers of all time. Not heavyweight, but you guys know what I mean. He got to learn from watching him, and Ippo as a featherweight using those same principles very far down. But Ippo says to himself as he's watching these Keith Dragon tapes from home, He's going being undefeated in this thickly stratified super middleweight division is really, really difficult, meaning that this super middleweight division has a lot of competitors, a lot of really amazing, great boxers. And he's thinking to himself, it's not just luck. It's not just the goddess of the universe smiling down on me. It's not just karma. That's not how you become the champion. And there's something that we are overlooking. It's something important. And it's going to be strategy and hard work, something that Takamura knows quite a bit about. So I think that's going to kind of be the transition of the theme is you make your own luck in the boxing ring. You become kind of this super charged ball of energy that changes the course of how everything goes. Now, every now and then you might hit a bad spot, but it's up to you to recover from that. And I think that's really kind of cool to see. So this was overall a short chapter because George kind of had some boxing matches going on that he was helping with, and then he stayed to watch the fight. He's had mahjong, so we're kind of getting back into the swing of things of full chapters. But let me know what you thought of the Dragon's arrival down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Hajime no Ippo related content. And for everyone new and old, welcome and welcome back. It's your boy Lohuli, and I will see you next video.